Hi, Billy Weiss here. Wanted to say hello and invite you to one of my classes called The Natural Healing Powers of Gemstones. Straight from Mother Nature's pharmacy. That's right. That powerful. As if Mother Nature had her own pharmacy. So I was introduced to crystals and gemstones, actually, pharmaceutical grade, that powerful, many years ago. I was already a trained hypnotherapist, studied some forms of energy medicine such as Reiki, Anra healing, a few different things. And then one day, my daughter's best friend was in a horrific car accident and in a coma for a couple of weeks, 2 brain surgeries, you name it. And something made me go out there to visit and see what I could do to help. It just felt like a calling. So, long story short, I introduced one of the gemstones at that time and just asked my daughter to just kind of tune in, put your hands on, lay the hands on, imagine beautiful energy going in there while we had the gemstone there on her. And now, just a few minutes later, it just kind of blew our minds because the doctors had already written her off. It's time to get the relatives, say goodbye. But wouldn't you know it, 7.5 minutes later, she coughs and wakes up out of the coma. Now, that was a life-changing moment. And after that, I started looking up and asking, okay, there's something to this energy medicine stuff. Show me more. And before you know it, the universe would bring me different people, different situations where I realized and learned that, wow, this really speeds up my healing practice, hypnosis, helping people, get to the inner stuff and empower them, overcome the old patterns, kind of rewrite the inner blueprint. And then with the energy medicine that gemstones introduced to that, wow, it just sped up. It was just magic. I've even done case studies now where they have helped dissolve blood clots in record time, bring an inflamed liver back to normal, again in record time. It's just a list of amazing, amazing things. And that is because gemstones, to me, are alive, right? If we go back to science school, it's like particles of energy moving, right? They just move slower because they're denser, right? But they have different frequencies. And depending on their color, like today I'm wearing lapis lazuli, the blue, which are for the mental healing and connecting the heart and the mind. That's lapis lazuli's job, connecting the heart and mind, helping you with your soul's mission and purpose. And depending on the color, that's actually a frequency that goes out, and it reads the human body. They have the ability to read and look for where there's a block, where there's something that isn't flowing properly, and they go in there and help lift it up. So what I do in sessions between the hypnotherapy, which is really self-hypnosis, guided imagery, that kind of thing, and then working with spirit, the spiritual healing, working with your higher self, and then these amazing, powerful gems, you can literally, in a record time, uncover the underlying reason, which in truth is so important because the body and the mind are connected. We only have things going on the physical because our body's trying to talk to us. So one of my things is, your body's talking to you. Are you listening? But we weren't taught that in school, so it's a little harder for us to really make that connection and get it. We just think, oh, I have an illness. Oh, I have a problem. But you know what? The more you go within and remember who you really are, this powerful spiritual being, and that you have the ability and the powers to really take control of your own health and happiness. We're here to experience joy, to love and be loved. So anything else that's lower than that, could be old programming, whatever it is, right? Gems and crystals can literally help loosen up anything that doesn't belong. It helps you remember, helps bring to the surface these blocks, whatever it is. Doesn't matter. Emotional, physical, spiritual, Doesn't matter. You're a whole being, and you're meant to be a whole being. And so don't underestimate the power of crystals and gemstones. So if you can, I invite you to attend the class. I will be having them online as well. So if you're, in the area when I do a physical one, please contact and join me if you can. Would love to meet you. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave. I will definitely make my the best attempt to get back to you in a timely fashion. So anyway, yeah, keep your heart and your mind open to the possibilities, because it is an infinite, amazing world, and you got this. All right, I look forward to seeing you. Have a blessed day.